Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcat Sports Network. It's time to preview the 2019 McKendree University baseball team. We're joined by head coach Danny Jackson. And coach, heading into this season, it looks like there's a lot of depth all around. We're going to preview the position players first. Let's go ahead and look at the right side of the infield, where you bring back a couple stalwarts at first base, Andrew Height, Lucas Dimeke. Then you look at second base, you've got a redshirt freshman and Hayden Schaefer, along with a couple other newcomers. Let's talk about the right side of the infield.
Yeah, in my opinion, we returned one of the best first basemen in the conference, and Andrew Height had a very good last half of the season, and I think he finished in the top 5 or so in all conference voting. So we love having him back over there to anchor, the one bag and to hit somewhere in the middle of our lineup. Looking for a big year from Andrew. And Lucas has done a tremendous job he's probably in the best shape he's ever been in. And he's had some really good at-bats this spring, so he's going to push for some playing time, whether it be at first or DH. So excited about what he can do. And then Nick Beeler is a young guy that can really hit. So he's going to push for some playing time either in the DH role or at first base as well. And you look over at second base, I still think it's anybody's position right now. Hayden Schaefer is going to be the guy over there. He, in my opinion, was one of the better hitters in the Metro East before he got hurt in high school. So we're happy to have him back and healthy. I think he's gonna have a good year. And then Brice Emery, who's not only going to help us at second but on the mound, is much improved offensively. Kind of a scrappy, gritty player. Really like what he's done so far at the plate, and I think he's going to help us both on the mound and in the box and in the field. And then Kaden Parnell, I can't say enough good things about KP. Just a spark plug, great energy guy, great teammate. But man, has he gotten better, and he is just one tough out. So he's a guy that we could bring in for defense. He's a guy who could pinch hit. He's just a guy we need around. So he's gonna earn some playing time. There's no doubt about that.
Left side of the Bearcat infield for this season that has a veteran feel to it. Matt Klostermann won the job the second half of last season. He's the incumbent at shortstop. Then you look over at third base, Drake Hampton, Adam Cox, and then a name that'll be familiar to McKendree followers of the past, Cal Casina, Tony's younger brother who comes into the program. Talk about the guys and how they make up that left side.
Yeah, so, I think overall, offensively and defensively, we have a very veteran group. A lot of seniors, a lot of guys with experience, which we haven't had in the past, so it's been a nice change. To watch them kind of lead by example. We're looking for great things from Matt Klostermann. We know his ability's off the charts. We look for him to get on base a lot and steal a lot of bases and do a great job defensively at shortstop. Joe Costanzo, freshman, fantastic defensive shortstop. He's ready to go right now, and he's pushing Madi for playing time. So we know that either way we go there, we're in good hands. Drake has finally started playing like the player he's capable of being, and we're looking for big things from him at third, but he's also going to be towards the back end of our bullpen. We had an experiment with him last year on the mound. We said he's pretty good, and then this fall we're like, he's really good, so we need him in our bullpen. So with Drake over there, Cal is so versatile. We can put him in right, we can put him in left, we can put him behind the plate, third, second, and he's just scrappy. He's a ball player, and he's a guy that you want in your lineup. So I know he's going to find his way into the lineup somehow, whether it's catching, right field, left, I don't know, but he's going to play. And then Adam Cox, he's one of our top quality at-bat guys right now so far this spring. He's taken phenomenal at-bats. He's gotten much better defensively, and he's got to be in the lineup. So trying to find all these guys to spot in the lineup has been hard, but it's great because they're pushing each other. So I know those 3 guys are going to be a big part of what we do this year.
Looks like you're going to have the same challenge in the outfield, too, as you've got a couple of incumbent starters coming back in Drew Rich, Corey Chambliss, then a guy last year you were counting on initially before he went down with an injury, Matt Della Vega, along with some newcomers. Let's talk about the Bearcats outfield.
Yeah, outfield, I really like our depth in the outfield. Drew Rich came out of nowhere, to lead our team in hitting and turn himself into a really good defensive left fielder. Well, he's worked even harder, and he's turned himself into a really good center fielder. So he'll be out in center. Austin Warner's swinging the bat real well, so he's not far behind out there, and he's probably the fastest guy on the field next to Matt Klostermann. So we'd love to get him some more ABs and get him out there. On the left side, we've got Madi Della Vega back, after missing last year, just having his presence in the lineup. He's just a tough out, scrappy kid. So, and a good just lead by example, great guy to have around, so we're happy to have him back. And Corey Chambliss, I think, had a fantastic last half of the year. He looks awesome. So he's got right, in my opinion, locked down, and we look for some big things from him this year. Jordan Richardson's a transfer from Swick. outstanding player, another versatile guy that we could put at third, first, left, right, DH. He's been really good so far this spring, and I got to find a spot for him too. So I'm happy about the depth we have, but it's also kind of like I don't know right now who's going to be the starting nine. It's something we'll figure out probably day one.
Last year behind the plate, the Bearcats were young, starting a pair of freshmen and rotating them kind of in and out. One of those freshmen back this year for a sophomore go. Another one banged up a little bit, but you've got some veteran depth behind them. Talk about the Bearcats' look behind the plate this season.
Yeah, so Austin Francis is on the shelf currently. We're waiting to get some news on him to see if he's going to be back sooner rather than later, but we're not sure. Obviously, we want to have him back because he's a heck of a player. Connor McCormick's gotten exponentially better. Both behind the plate, vocally as a leader, and offensively he's getting a lot better too. But I think the biggest surprise behind the plate is Tony Henderson. His work ethic is outstanding, and he turned himself from a guy that was maybe third, fourth, even fifth on the depth chart this fall to a guy that's going to start game one. And that's a testament to how hard he's worked and everything he's done so far since he's been here. So I'm really proud of Tony and happy for him. He just continues to get better. Then you got Cal, who we had to have him, catch for us in an inter squad because we had a couple guys sick and banged up. Looked like he never missed a beat. I remember seeing him catch in high school, and he's definitely a guy we can go to back there if we need to.
Coach Jackson, and looking at the Bearcats defensively and offensively, looks like the big thing, you return some veteran depth, but you've got a lot of options. Versatility's going to be a big key for this 2019 squad.
Yeah, we want to protect the ball on defense, so I really want to be strong up the middle, and we're going to be really offensive. We've got a very, very strong group of guys. I don't think there's going to be an easy out in our lineup, but the thing that's going to separate some of these guys and give them a chance is their defense. So if they're playing strong defense, they're going to get an opportunity to play. So, I'm excited about this veteran group offensively and defensively.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. We'll catch up with you again momentarily, talk about the Bearcats pitching staff, the starters, and the back end guys.
Great. Thanks, Scott.
Don't forget, you keep up with McKendree Baseball on the Bearcats website at www.mckbearcats.com.
Go Bearcats!